This video and others like it are made possible by the generous support of my patrons. If you'd like to help support the channel and get early access to videos and tons of exclusive content, consider becoming a patron at patreon.com/researchpurposes. Japan has always been obsessed with Michael Jackson, and there's no better example of this than in anime manga. So when I saw this, I wasn't surprised.
They're the same picture.
Demon Slayer isn't the first anime to have taken inspiration from MJ.
We are the world, we are the children.
Idol Tenchi, One Piece, and even this monkey from Dragon Ball are all references to the king of pop.
What?
Wait, it's not what you think, fam. Just let me cook, bruh. Demon Slayer, in case you haven't watched it, follows the story of Tanjiro, whose family gets killed by a demon called Muzan. And after the attack, only he and his sister Nezuko survive. But sadly, his sister is slowly turning into a demon. So Tanjiro sets out to become a demon slayer to avenge his family and cure his sister. However, to understand why Muzan and so many other characters look like the king, we need to find out why Japan rides MJ's meat so much, how Muzan's outfit actually complements his character, and why Michael is the perfect anime character. Now, in my time alive, I've seen a lot of res demons. Justin Bieber, who literally spat on his fans and they passed out. Bruno Mars, BTS, but none of these individuals come even close to prime Michael Jackson, fam. The king had the entire world in a chokehold, and Japan was no exception. There's 3 reasons Japanese fans worshipped the king. First is because he was a man that looked pretty like a woman, or as they say, he was kawaii, which means cute.
What are you saying? What is he saying?
Yo, bro. After this vid, my street cred is gonna be as non-existent as Nick Cannon's pull-out game.
I'll take it from here, Nick. I have 3 kids.
I have 8.
Which is another thing he's got in common with Muzan. Y'all remember how Muzan had that female form? Yo, female Muzan starts to look mad pain when you haven't had action in weeks, bro. Demons suck blood, right? I could give Shorty something to suck on. The second reason Japan kept deep-throating Jackson's tummy banana was his behavior. MJ could do no wrong with his soft voice, childish and shy mannerisms, because in their eyes, Jackson, or as the Japanese fans would call him, was perfect. And the difference is really cultural. See, in the rest of the world, a 40-year-old man always hanging around kids, playing with dolls and riding scooters all day would get shamed and kicked out. But in Japan, it's seen as cute. So these sus activities just solidified him even more in Japan. And speaking of kids, I have 2 words for his quote-unquote victims. Lucky bastards. Third reason, his skin was white, and as we've already established, when it comes to black people, Japan is like, brother, Okay. But honestly, MJ is the perfect anime character. Just look at these. The man was so overpowered, he even had talk no jutsu powers. Back to Demon Slayer. So is Muzan an incredible villain?
No.
Okay, is he a good villain then?
No.
Is he at least decent? Yeah. Shorty decent. So while Demon Slayer's mangaka hasn't officially confirmed that they took inspiration from the king, it's obvious. Even Daredevil can see it, fam. But I like this decision. Giving Muzan the classic white fedora and black tuxedo really adds to his character. Here's a bloodthirsty monster that can't go a night without killing, but on the outside, he's well dressed and fashionable with the attitude of a calm and collected boss. It really makes his terrifying moments stand out. Listen, I've got something very personal I'm about to tell y'all. Some of this information is so wild that even Batman couldn't get it out of me. The entire CIA and the Avengers combined couldn't even get me to whisper this, but I'll share this with y'all. Why? Because we have a connection. But before we start, drop a like, comment, and subscribe. I had a crush on Michael Jackson when I was a kid though, and it's only because I thought he was a girl. I mean, look at this. And don't think like an American, think like a young, confused Kenyan boy. I was 10 years old when I watched the Remember the Time video, and I was like, damn, Shorty bad, bro. She's a bit lacking in the bunda department, but she's still bad, bro. And since we had the old big head TVs, most of the videos were in 360p. So I read the name as Michelle Jackson because all the blood that was supposed to be in my eyes was already in my dick. So I remember telling my cousin Caro how sexy Michelle Jackson was, and she just started laughing. While I'm standing there wondering, why is she hating, bro? Michelle is gorgeous. She can sing, dance, and she's got long hair. So what's so funny? Why was she hating on me for being in love with a generational talent, fam? It ain't my fault I've got good taste. Then she said 5 words. I shall never forget. That's not Michelle. That's Michael! Who? Bro, I felt those words in my chest. I must have been the first 10-year-old to get a heart attack because I couldn't breathe, fam. And since Caro was dedicated to being my biggest op that day, she called over my entire family to snitch! Everyone was laughing at me, bro. That right there, that was my villain origin story. Then Caro finally told me that not only was he a grown man called Michael, but he was black!
Stop playing!
So I had gotten bricked up to a grown black man!
Man, I fell down to my knees when the law came.